And so we introduce Orin. You're just having a normal night. Church tends to be empty as it is during the day. And it's not like you get too many visitors to a heretical religion. You've cleaned the floors, you've made sure everything's spick and span. That way your sister won't have to come back to a crazy amount of work. And you're just getting ready to lay down for the night. You put yourself on the nice cot in one of the back rooms made for anybody that would stay the night, content in the life that you're currently living. But when you close your eyes, you open them and you find yourself, you're not in the church anymore. You are out in a miasma. Hard to see almost anything around you. But standing tall before you is a large golden statue of a six-armed woman. She has a snake's tail for her lower body. Her her center arms are held in a prayer-like pose, and the eyes are closed before you. When the eyes open, they reveal reflecting silver orbs. Who are you?
I'm Ovar Gronak.
Ah, Ovar. Such a nice name. I am Tanazet, the Weaver of Dreams. Do you know of me, young man?
Uh, yes, in fact, if I read this right, I claim to be a disciple of yours.
A disciple of me. The metal creaks as a genuine smile lights up this snake creature's face. I have not seen a disciple of mine in so long. Truly. As rare as it is for me to see mortals, it's even rarer for me to see one that holds me in some reverence. How how strange. Well, if you would indulge me, I am only able to view mortals through the web of their dreams. The reality of the material plane is so foreign to me that whenever I get such a rare chance to speak with a mortal, I like to ask them questions. Should you answer my questions, I will reward you. Is that amenable?
Yes, of course.
Now, do you have any family, young man?
Uh, a born family no longer, but I do have a woman I claim as my sister. We grew up together after our town was attacked.
Found family is no less valid than blood. In fact, I'd say more. But this world you come from, you say you were attacked. What is it like? Your place in this violent world?
Uh, I don't understand the question.
Let me
Uh,
rephrase. Your place in this world. What is your life like in this crazy world? What is
um,
your life?
I just work at a, I guess work. I live and work at a temple dedicated to you, though it is hidden as the ruling kingdom, kings, queens, the ruling governors. Yeah, the ruling government of the land has outlawed you as a deity to not be worshipped. So we have to hide, but we still worship you.
Ah, there was once a time where I had many who would call themselves my followers. That time was so long ago. Now, there are very few whose words I hear. But that is neither here nor there. I do not crave power, nor do I need it. But what I do wish to know is what do you want? What is your greatest wish? Your greatest dream?
Um, as it would be to attain. I am born into a world where everyone has magic, though I have access to none myself. And I don't even wish for that of strong magic like the ruling government. I just wish to be able to even have some magic, some form to connect me to those I've grown up with and live around to not be seen as an outcast.
She closes her eyes even tighter, thinking for a moment. You could see some type of revelation dawn across her face, although she does not address it immediately. Now, this magic you see, what do you think of magic? How how would magic serve you?
I I truly do not know. I have never had magic in my entire life, and just but I see magic as being born with none is truly just a wonder and a marvel and just something to be cherished.
Magic is the force of life and reality. To be denied such by birth is no crime of your own, but the desire to achieve some semblance of normalcy in a world so flush with it is a desire I can understand. I see the dreams of men. I have seen every lustful man who craves the craven wench. I have seen every conqueror who stands upon the great lands between. And I have seen every woman who desires a better place in life. But dreams are not often so easily achieved. Yours is actually something that I might be able to help with. But first, there was one other bit of information I desire. I am the weaver of dreams, but dreams are not always pleasant. What is your greatest fear, young Ovar?
To lose the only person because I grew up with family, and then I lost that, which was a fear in and of itself. And now I only have one to claim as family, and I I can't lose that.
A fear of loss of those you love. One of the most pure fears that has ever existed. She opens up her eyes again. She had held them closed in thought before. In one eye, you see yourself wielding the great forces of nature, just a fireball in hand, flush with magic. But in the other eye, you see yourself grieving over a tombstone. You see your sister's grave, and you have nothing. Her eyes show both of these scenarios, and you watch as some type of energy washes through the statue. When she closes her eyes and opens them again, they have returned to being reflecting orbs showing you. The statue is much, now that you have told them of your greatest fear and your dream, is now much more animated. It seemed moving before, it was quite a bit stiff, but now it's able to fully move and lean down. I have asked a few things of you today, but there is one bit of information I hold more sacred than even your dreams and your nightmares. I only get to see the most exaggerated forms of reality. I have seen the secrets of men play out throughout history, but I don't get to know the truth of the matter. You may trust me with this, and it is the last price I ask before I reward you. What is your deepest secret, Ovar? It will not leave this realm, as I rarely see mortals as it is. But secrets, they give me an edge on this pantheon of mine.
Um, my greatest secret in life would be the fact that I am one with no magic. As in the kingdom I come from, that is a death sentence in and of itself for those who are lucky.
And that wave of magic that you saw before that animated the statue, as you reveal your secret and you look closer, it is no longer a statue. It is a. The scales on her body are a golden hue. And she fans out her arms as if she's going to present you 6 options, but then instead looks you in the eye and says, "No, I have offered tokens to the last few mortals that have come through and indulged me in my curiosity. But you say that you're a worshipper of mine or a follower. Is that correct?"
Yes, that's all I've known my whole life.
5 of her hands, she places something in them and only offers you one. She opens her hands, and in it is a wooden token with a snake upon it. This token has power upon its own, but it is more personal to me than the other 5. As you may see, I am a bit of a serpent myself, and should you make a covenant with me, I may be able to grant, at least in part, your greatest wish. What say you, Ovar?
Uh, so, it's a question to ask her. I just, of course, anything to help you. And I do that. What is it? The like warrior clasp where they like grasp the forearm. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And that so that the before I'd pull the arm away, the token would rest on my forearm, and then as I pull away from that, I assume the token would then be dropped in my hand.
It is placed in your hand, and Tanazet, before letting you free back into the material plane, just says, "You do not understand that you have bound yourself to me."
Of course, I've done that spiritually for years. I guess now it's just even more so official.
I, I look forward to seeing what you do with this blessing of mine. Then smiling as if they've known much more than they've let on all along. And tell Ileana I hear her prayers.